Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now is father and son rep duo, Mike and Austin Bollinger. Thank you guys very much for being on this morning. I appreciate you guys coming in and being here. We know you guys get really busy, and this is a busy time for you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We appreciate all you do. So,
well, Austin, let's get started right into it. You've grown up in this industry. You've watched your dad. What does it feel like to have watched him, rep cattle, and now you get to join in and come be a part?
It's really neat. It's kind of been a full circle deal from when I was little and, growing up watching him do it, and then slowly more and more joining in with him and learning the trade and just getting able to go on the road with him now as much as I can and help him out. So
and learning, and I have to tell the story. We were in Sheridan, and we always do live customer shots when our customers are there sales side, and we enjoy being able to show their faces and put a face to a name in an operation. And so Austin comes back, and he's got a customer that's about 10 lots down, and he's like, this customer right here, they're back here, and he points them out to me. I said, okay, I got it. And so I turn it into the control room, and here about 2 lots ahead of time, here comes Mike. He's like, these customers, they're back there. I'm like, don't worry, your son got you taken care of. So you're raising him right, and he has watched, and he is following that lead, and that has to be proud for you though as a dad, because I've watched you sit back on the bid line and watch him take care of customers and get up there, and that has to be a good feel-good moment for you.
I'll tell you what it really is. When he first sat on the bid line, I put him with Gerald Yeager, which is the master, and I said, he's learned more from you than me, and I turned him over to Gerald and Matt, and I just kind of sat back and got a couple of good comments from Ralph Wade, and he's just kind of taken off. So yeah, it makes you very proud.
Well, I think, Mike, one of the things when we consistently look at your cattle that you bring and put on Superior is you have some very progressive consigners.
Yes, ma'am.
And they're willing to get on those programs, to do those things. As a rep, how helpful is it for you to be able to see those premiums and help those consigners make those management choices?
Well, and that's one thing Jim Odell taught me. We ran quite a few more cows. We're in a drought now, but we run about 350 red Angus cows. We do all the programs ourselves so we can see if they work or if they don't work. If they work, we stay on them, and it's easier to tell your customers, here's your premiums, this is what it'll do for you. And so that's how we approach that part of it, and it's worked really well. We've got some really good customers. It's got really good genetics, and like you said, they're willing to be progressive, and we really appreciate that. So
yeah, and I think that shows when you look at your portfolio of all the consigners that you have. They're progressively making those changes and taking those suggestions. Austin, they're wrapping us up, but I'm going to go to you for this question because I feel like you might be better suited. Why don't you give us a quick plug for the cattle that you might have on today and tomorrow?
we have a lot of reputation calves that we've sold for a lot of years on today. Several program cattle, so got a good string today.
Well, we appreciate you both being on. Like I said, I know you guys get very busy, and thank you both for being a part of the Superior family. You're both very much appreciated.
Well, thank you.
Don't go anywhere after the break. We'll close the show with world champion auctioneer Charlie Cummings.